Okay, so I think Silk Moth is good. Like, I feel like he's good. Like, this weekly just got me questioning all of my beliefs in life, because I'm, like, looking at these dudes being like, yeah, this seems like a Suave. This seems like a Tasty Time. Have I been discounting Second Moth? Is Second Moth the thing that we've been losing here? I just, like, I have no confidence in my ability to make decisions. Duck feels cool, too. What's all these frickin' dudes? So you were always sleepy? Ah, you found my secret. I'm one of those gals who doesn't eat enough or something, or never drinks water, because I only... You know what? I mostly drink water while recording and streaming, so if anything, it's a boon to my health. But I am sleepy constantly, especially after lunch. Shiny whiskers, pink rings, blatant programmers, some shiny rings. Not the ring, these are multiple, and they're not the ones you're thinking about, but they are still shiny, and they are still worth money and things. We are saving her life, literally. If I didn't take one sip at least twice a stream, I would probably be dead right now. It's insane. Like, people don't even, yeah. The fanciest thing about my new cup is that I don't even have to let you guys see it now. Now that I've got this sweet straw, you don't even know it's water. I could just be drinking straight up like Gatorade or chocolate milk. I could just be drinking some crazy crap you guys wouldn't even know. Unless I chose. See, there's the power dynamic. I get to choose whether you guys see what I'm drinking right now. Oh, hair error. I could just pretend. I mean, you probably can't really see the water coming out very well, so I could just be making stuff up. Just committing like straight up fraud on the air purchasing abilities. I don't know. I feel like a mosquito is cool, but then everyone else seems to think they're lame. It kills moths. It does kill moths though. I'm gonna combine because I think a goose is cool. I don't even know if the ant's cool anymore. Like, I know the ant was hyper cool because he was like one of the fresh new guys who does awesome things all the time. But then all of a sudden he was super nerfed to be a lame butt, and I was like, he's stinky, but I'll buy him anyway because I'm like difficult to make me change my mind about things. But now he seems like he's still not good or he's great. I can't tell. There is a pill this week, yeah, so he can be murdered. He is prepared to be killed. But am I prepared to kill? Because it's a two-directional thing, you know? He's chill with being dead. Am I chill with wishing death upon him? I mean, normally, I'm like super chill with that concept in terms of super auto pets, but who's to say? This guy's cool. I like this one. I wish I could level him and then immediately sell him. What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was asking for. I know that he was a good opportunity to possibly start building towards having a bison, but the bison dream is a lie. A bison, I always knew it. I knew the bison dream was a lie and that I should never actually pursue it because it doesn't happen most of the time and I've wasted my early game. But I just, it's like winning the lottery. You can't not hope to win the lottery if you seem like you've got a decent chance at the beginning. It's really hard to fight myself to just not frickin' do it. I even, this goose, as little as it might seem like an actual possibility, I bought this goose with the intention of purely maybe this will get us to the levels that we need. Does he matter the least? I just think that this is chill and that's chill. So maybe you're not chill, but then he goes there. So then like, what's this dude doing? Eating a goose? Well, that is a bird. And birds are mighty tasty, so I guess, you know, have at it. In which case we don't need this, and do I even want a jellyfish? On turn 5, methinks not, and the enemies in the game, who are all gonna have 50-50 jellyfishes, say, methinks you made a stupid decision. I don't think Marmoset's even grand anymore. I don't really think Marmoset's doing like any positivity for anybody. He's too darn expensive and it doesn't give enough back. But people were saying he was too strong before when he would give like 100 from the start and now he's only 50 or something. And there's not really 33, 60, 100. You have to get him to level 3 to get 100. That just sounds ridiculous. But how do you make this a more balanced unit? Good question. I didn't sign up to make decisions here. I signed up to complain about the decisions somebody else made based off reasons I don't understand. Yes, and here's a sheep. It was 50, 100, 150. Yeah, that felt okay to me. It was just a decent buy-sell, but apparently it was too okay. I mean, maybe my problem was that I thought it was only okay and not like game-breaking, please nerf. Because I never personally... Half the time when I was able to get that to actually work, it didn't work most of the time. Like, I just couldn't get it to work, so maybe it was so grand and I was just bad at utilizing it because I would, like, die too quick. And then I would end up selling him before he even got leveled or when he had, like, baby level stats because I was like, I've been holding this man too long. My commitment was not there. This is dandy. That was delicious. Yum, 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 yum. a full stomach to go with our non-existent water. That could very easily be air, who's to say? Leveling is a virtue. That's what I read in the Bible, so, both of these dudes are, like, kinda good, though. I'm not gonna do, like, these guys are so far away, there's no point in trying to make that work. I just think this guy's neat, but he's not leveled. You know what? He's not leveled. In the name of not being leveled, get out of my face. The goose cannot get to level 3. I have no confidence in him, so you know what? Everyone, engage in some nice feast bonding. My team will be closer together after having shared this beautiful salad, and by that I mean they'll actually hate each other a lot more, because only 2 of them got to partake. The rest will go hungry, and the rest will frickin' try harder to win my love and salad next time. Perfect! We almost died that time, but we didn't! We live in a scaling world. I know it's all about levels up. How much do you think the average determination for each individual person in the world to get better at whatever skills they choose to be better at would increase if we could see our stats like a video game? Because I, for one, like, I don't know if this would be major affected if it happened to everyone all at once, like everyone everywhere just suddenly couldn't see their stats, but not each other's. That's a big thing, because otherwise, you know, people would be, like, judging each other about their stats and stuff, which could be lame. If I could see my stats, I feel like the video game concept would just make everyone, like, want to do stuff all the time, because it's, like, a more, like, physical way to look at, like, progress. You know, like you could start doing a new arts and craft thing and be like, wow, I can see that I'm getting better, as opposed to like 2 years down the line being like, whoa, my old stuff was disgusting. And that being the revelation that you're getting better, you know? It's basically social media culture, except it's about your own personal stats and you can't lie because God gave you the thing. It's more like an anime. Like The Sims. Yeah, like The Sims, except you are yourself and you are the sim and you are not God looking at the sim. Unless we all became puppets, which would be really freaking creepy. This guy should be behind someone who matters. I don't know what he's been doing, but it's not been his job. I will say that. I really want someone else to level so that, like, this guy can scale someone who's chill. He's scaling 2 dudes I don't really want to do. I mean, this guy's nice, but I feel like it's kind of late to start on it. I would take a sandwich. Slug actually being, like, the best guy on our team, but I sold him anyway because I feel like he was the least leveled. And stats are the only thing I care about. Okay. I know this man is not going to be getting any stats, but it would be cool if he just somehow did solo leveling. I read so much of solo leveling. That's the one where he... It's like crazy because the art style of the way the guy looks, he gets like way taller. Like he obviously gets more muscular when he's like doing his leveling and stuff, but he gets like way taller, and in the beginning he looks like an innocent cute boy, and by the end he's like tall and thin and stuff, so I guess it was like increasing his muscle mass as well. But that's like battle leveling. I just want to know how good I am at cooking and if I'm getting better. Like, not that I'm trying to get better at cooking, but like what if I just suddenly was? Like, wouldn't that be cool? If I just burn cupcakes 3 times in a row and on the 4th time they come out perfect? Like, Sims maneuver sounds pretty freaking fancy. I don't really want you to have the melon, but everyone else on this freaking shop sucks. This man does not suck. That's what I've heard. He's better than this guy who is doing nothing, and he can have a melon. I guess I could do that stupid thing. No, we can't. There's no chocolate cake. Okay, chocolate cake was supposed to be a situation that's stupid with this guy. I think you can have the lemons, and he can have the melon tomorrow, and then we can get a gun tomorrow, just for freezies. And by for freeze, I mean for approximately 2 gold and selling one of my guys who's getting scaled. Honestly, this entire set of things happening over here has been like a major waste of time, because the penguin's only been scaling the 2 dudes who I am not keeping. So this penguin, why is he here? Why is he here, penguin? You're too saucy! Aw, my very own rhino could not do what their rhino did so easily. Did he die too quick? Is it because he has 0 scales? Well, boom, now he has a melon, so frickin' dunk on that. This matters the least. Have an alligator? Anything? Honestly, those 2 things mean about the same to me, so I don't really care. They have 2 penguins. Ah, frick! Not even, like, together, it was 2 separate penguins, just kind of janky. Ooh, scaling. I just feel like I thought that the weekly was chill, and now I'm seeing that, like, every animal I see is just so mid that I keep rolling for the thing that I think is good, which is none of them. None of them have been good this entire time. I'm gonna switch the penguin out for this guy later. I don't even know how this penguin even has stats. How does it have stats? Okay, so now I've got 2 scalers who are doing almost nothing, but I think one of them did hit the rhino just then. We're gonna beat this rhino. No, we're not. We're gonna draw against this rhino. That's almost a thing. That was almost useful. We killed that dude. His melon's gone. That didn't matter because it's gonna come back now. Okay. We barely survived. And then we barely won. That's how you be an underdog and you reap success from the grave. Absolute victory. I used pizza as meal prep for a little while there, because I was making flatbread pizzas. But honestly, when I was looking at like the different costs that went into making my various pizzas of flatbread variety, I kind of feel like it was more expensive than just buying a bunch of the cheaper like oven pizzas from the store. Like I thought I was saving money because I got like 10 flatbreads and a huge thing of cheese and little pizza sauce jars and pepperonis. But like the cheese and the pepperoni and the flatbread are all freaking expensive. I probably could have just bought like 3 regular oven pizzas for $15 and would have been better off. I'm a big pizza maker. I have 2 pizza peels on my wall as well as like straight up, oh, you were making fancy pizzas. Not just the flatbread crap that I was doing, which I mostly did because it was speedy, which was cool. Only takes 12 minutes, quite nice. I saved this because my brain was like mushroom good, but actually nothing is relevant. This guy hasn't leveled in his entire life. How am I supposed to react to this information, person? And you know what? I would like him to live. Okay, there's the level, but it's too late now. You've already ruined my thoughts about you. This guy could technically have a tomato because he's not doing anything afterwards. You can have a tomato. Man, my team sucks. What are we on? 4 wins on turn 12? This is a sneaky ass frickin' team. To be fair, I had no direction. Because I don't know, there was no plan. I got this gorilla a second ago. That was supposed to like turn the whole situation around. Whoa, he killed a dude. Wow, we're winning this one. Every win is honestly like an insane concept because like in what way? Just like someone explain and they can't because they don't even understand how that went down. I would like to put a snake on this team, but for what? I'm a big pizza orderer, also valid. There's no pizza delivery places around the place that I live. Is that not the stupidest thing one has ever heard? What kind of living establishment is not near a single frickin' Domino's? Aren't those supposed to be across the entire universe? So I can't even order pizza unless I get a fancy-ass one from the fancy pizza store. But the point of buying pizza is to get a greasy piece of crap that's speedy and not that expensive. No pizza delivery near you. I live in the middle of a forest. I mean, making the pizza, that's the jam. If you live in the mountain, you gotta have mountain man skills, such as pizza. That's where pizza was invented, in the middle of the forest. Everyone, that's a common known fact right there. I really want to buy this snake, but I can't afford to get rid of anybody. And you're like, okay, but everyone who's on your team is garbage. And I'm like, true, but they're all vaguely statted garbage. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna save this guy. I kind of want this Nyala to do things. A lasagna. The first bit of scaling I've seen in my entire life. We were like 45 seconds from rip. That sounds like a claim that I was not a part of. Okay, that sucked very particularly. Okay. So maybe the claim was valid, but who's to say? Who's to say? Even now, okay. Well, have you considered that losing is only an internal construct and you can't just like say that I lost if I don't agree? Okay, the horse does nothing. It is a piece of garbage. Stop ever existing. Thank you. I'll take trumpets. No way you're gonna climb to 2,900 elo in chess. Absolutely. When I was in the 2nd grade, I was the regional state champion. Okay, I wasn't the state champion, but I was the champion of a large auditorium of people from a small area around my place. And I got 1st place, so when in 2nd grade, I could have beat my own self in the current time at chess, okay? That's how it is. Big hands, half knights, glisterling sailors. Big knights, half hands. Sounds creepy. Big hands, love that. So actually, secretly, I am a chess champion. I had like 3 chess things in the 2nd grade, but I could just like exclude that part. When I was in the 2nd grade, I went to a school. Wow, that's crazy. How is that? That sounds like, I mean, quite the experience. So you're saying you're the world champion? Yeah. Yeah. Once you win it, you know, like you just kind of internalize all of the chess rules. Once you win chess, it's kind of like when you defeat a boss in a video game and then he becomes a playable character. once you get world champion of chess, like all of the knowledge to be the best ever is like imbued in you permanently. So you don't even have to play again. I haven't touched a chessboard in like a year. Still the expert, still the world champion. I feel like mods should be cooler than they are. But maybe they're just not. Can I just accept that upon myself? Astronauts here, not even in space. Seems like a waste of medical technology, but whatever. I'm not confident against this duck. My unconfidence was validated. I hate that. I dislike it very much, thank you. I'll take the heart, but I'm not gonna frickin' thank you about it. You could have been a child prodigy. Why did you stop? Honestly? She was destined to be a professional sap player. Yeah, what can I say? How could I have continued chess when this game I knew was gonna come out in a few years after that point, so I had to. It was the only way, you know. It was a sacrifice for the chess nation, but for the sap nation, it was a great cause. Get conjoined part 2. The actual reason that I quit playing chess though after like 5th grade was because I knew that once you got into middle school chess stuff, you have to start using that clock, right? So you have to use the clock and then you have to write down every move that everyone makes on your little piece of paper so you can like study your chess moves. And the idea of having to write down my move every time I used a move or the enemy did was so annoying to me that I just said I was gonna not play anymore. And then I joined the chess team in like high school after not playing chess in all of middle school and stuff, and I did not do well. But it was purely because it suddenly became a work thing and not just for fun. I got my roommate in college when it was still for his birthday. I mean, it takes a certain kind of person, and my little 5th grade self said, nah, that's so much freaking work. When I could just like not be in chess anymore, wow. Get together. We just have a bunch of sheep, but honestly, a bunch of sheep is cooler than most. You know what? Maybe I should have saved that guy. This guy's getting leveled. Do I smell? End of sentence. Do I smell? No. Do I smell a possible bison situation? If I roll 3 times, and God forsakes me, which he did, maybe it can still work next turn. Maybe next turn. Oh, I see what you did there and it was stinky. It's fine, I've got too many things. I've got so many summons. I'm a summon master right now. The master of summoning. It's like 3 whole dudes, which is like a difficult situation to birth in like the early game. You guys get together, penguin. 1 of this. That's not what I asked for. I would still give it a shot though. It's not opportune because I would have liked to get a bison that turn, but maybe for our final sap game of the evening, getting a bison could be cool. Like, not could, it literally would be. Whoa, that actually worked. I accidentally summoned Dory, and then she actually used her ability because I happen to have trumpets, which I normally don't. So that was like a really flunky series of events. That was a paid actor right there. Give me... That's not what I was going to ask for. What's everyone's opinions, by the way? Is Dragonfly known to be better than Penguin, or is that like a thing people like disagree with? I really just wanted to be able to have my bison, please. Sell spider for Dragonfly. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, if you say it that way, yeah, okay. Give me this guy. Oh my god, okay. It's like so late, but I am willing to accept a bison onto the team, even if it is turn 7. So we're gonna have to randomly stumble upon one. But this could be the dream. And even if it's not the dream, these sheep are really holding out for us. So we're doing all right for the situation in hand. This guy's actually only giving 1 person an apple because we didn't have any other people who were leveled, but now we do. Give me a bison. Or a pill. It's gonna be really hard if I have all these dudes saved. Ah! Okay. I wish I could murder this guy. I cannot. Here is this. Even having to just sacrifice. Look how nice this is. Nice and dandy. We've got 3 dudes of different freaking levels. This is maximum Dragonfly potential. I mean, I'm satisfied with life. I don't know about you guys' situations, but as of this moment, if this bison could actually not die immediately, oops, should have spoken faster. I wish you didn't have to kill both of those guys. It's still fine. They haven't even gotten the melon yet. It's like a waste of whatever. I actually kind of like the idea of getting this dude. Which means, like, what if I just sold my penguin for a melon? This is not a great idea, but what if I just got a dragonfly, got this guy to level 2, and then it stopped mattering and being a bad idea? Okay, the thing I wanted didn't happen, but more scaling. Suddenly, the whole situation has changed. The bison has a croissant. Who needs a penguin? Croissant. Mostly because I'm gonna sell the sheep anyway. So the penguin giving him stuff isn't super helpful anyway, but I guess it's like still good to kill things. Man, I got rid of my penguin and I'm getting like hot wrecked all of a sudden. Instantly facing consequences for my own actions? Since when is that the case? Since when is that even allowed? More of this thing, please. Normally, I'd be like, yes, and even now, actually, I will be doing that. But part of my brain was like, it's really fun to try to just speed some other person to getting high enough that you could sell this guy and it not matter. I'll take a lasagna for the next guy. I'll take a lemon for the next dude over. Level 3 vets give you a full 3 trumpets. My god. He is too strong for this world. It is insane. If I happen to have a spider on my team, which I don't currently, but if I suddenly had to happen with a spider on my team, and then he suddenly summoned Dory, Dory could use 2 of those 3 trumpets. He provides extra to give the guy behind him, which is this dragonfly, like 6 health. Imagine that. It's too overpowered. Somebody nerfed the groundhog? No, we lost. The thing I did didn't even happen. Have a lasagna. I don't even really want this. I mostly just want everyone to... You know what? Everyone gets one. I said I don't want this. It sucks. Everyone gets one. Dory has so many relatives. She's got relatives. She's got friends. It's almost like fish produce billions of eggs at the same time, and then they all like live in the same community. But that can't be the case. Otherwise, why was she lost for so long? There's so many fish. How could no one have found her? See? It doesn't make any sense. I think we've been losing more than I would like. I feel like I should be having confidence. This guy's not scaling as good as he... You know what? He doesn't even scale as good as he used to. It's so hard to make him function, and he's not even as good as he used to be. Maybe I should just stop loving him so hard. Maybe he just doesn't deserve it anymore. Have I ever considered that? No. I mean, yes, but I chose to ignore it at the time. I really want him to still be just as good. I think that it sucked that they said rip scaling for everyone. I could give him a mushroom and all of a sudden he's actually 6 trumpets. But that would just be too much power. I wouldn't be able to handle that very good. If anyone else was like close to level 3, I would love to like get you out of here and replace you, but I think I'm okay with everyone else, so I guess just chill. Double the trumpet output? Yeah, I think that he's gonna get melon soon enough that I didn't want to use the money on it. It was vaguely considered. This guy giving us temporary coconuts is a jam. So much of a jam that I'm willing to wait. I want all of these people to have this chocolate. You may have it first. I'm willing to save this guy because I'm like, I really want the coconut toy, but I don't want to get rid of anybody. So my brain's like, what if somebody next turn suddenly is a level 3 and I could ditch this dude? I don't think I've got the monetary compensation in order to make that happen. No! Oh, it's fine. I forgot melon works against that. Let's chill. And I'm better than you. Oof. In every conceivable way. This man is not worth. This guy, but he gives the coconut armor. And legend says the coconut armor is the secret to eternal youth. Have you not heard that? I thought it was common knowledge. Okay, you can have this for as long as it takes for you to then get a melon. Maybe I should have the boar in front of the other guy. The other guy's got more stats, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Is the boar scaling at all? I guess half of the dragonfly stuff is probably going to the turtle, so the boar's not actually being as cool as it could be. Okay, I see what you were doing there, like using a bunch of like level 1, tier 1 guys and hoping it would win. Like, I like the Moxie, but it's just not meant for B, I would say. Look at all my sweet levels. Okay, the one spooky thing is that I am getting kind of close to this guy not hitting a level 1, but I would still do it. If they give me another turtle, I will still commit to giving him food. This guy getting to level 3 means almost literally exactly nothing. because he almost always, well, at least in the olden days, he used to be at max by the time you got there anyway, so it really didn't matter, and it's quite close, it doesn't matter. This guy's better than me. That's okay. This is basically like a cool B thing. I like that he hit him with double, that was nice. You're gonna shoot me, but it doesn't freaking matter, you stupid man, because it's a slug. So many paid actors. A draw, okay. An intense quantity of paid actors have been going on here, and yet I haven't even gotten 10 wins yet, so I don't think I'm either paying them enough, or they're not trying very hard. That dude in 3 turns was gonna be so insane. Insanely dead. You can pill turtle and replace it with a level 1 like a snake. Oh yeah, I could do that. I forgot he's actually like not even that cool. You can have this, a pill and a snake, please. Can't help but smell a lack of pill and snake. I could also pill him for just like a bunch of Nyalas. Man, I don't have the money for all these things I have right now. Okay. And then also this. And then get rid of this because it needs to be a pill. Too many things are happening here. I shouldn't have saved this mushroom. I won't be getting a pill if I got this mushroom frozen in chat. Stink. It's fine. I continue to be better. Oop, that was less good than I thought. Thank you for double. I love that for us. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. Everyone's freaking out besides me. I'm calm as a freaking cucumber. Look at all these delicious, delightful things. Okay. I don't know what to do with the situation. Am I gonna roll and hope that this one shop space happens to be pill? Or am I just gonna say, you know what? Who needs that melon? I think this melon has been saving our freaking life multiple times over, actually, so I think we do need this melon. So I'm actually just gonna let it, I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let him ride until we get a pill. I'm not gonna sell this man just for this, but I will hold them. Because I don't really want most of the things that could possibly be in the shop anyway. It's... You didn't die after 3 guys? Okay, that was a stink run. That was a stink round. Didn't matter, we're not dead yet, but it was a stink round. Yes, okay. Yes. And you know what? Look at this. Look at this sweet action up in here. Temporary something. Temporary coconut to the first guy. The first guy is gonna be a Nyala. Unless I move this guy to the front. You can leave now. There is also Nyala things happening. Roll once, because what if it was a mushroom? It wasn't. You can have that, actually. You know what? This is basically a scorpion. Congratulations, you're a scorpion. Up until he has a mushroom, he's a scorpion. Delicious. Delici fricioso. I like the boar having the lemon, because I feel like he wants to get hit multiple times. Well, you didn't even kill him because the dude has melon armor and he's a freaking cheater. Okay. Stink. Got pretty close. It was an 8 win. Peanut would have been fun. Wasn't that the peanut? I did buy a peanut, right? Is that what the coconut does? I bought a coconut? Okay. I'll be honest. I thought I was buying a peanut. Would I have won that, or would that have changed anything if I had had a peanut? I don't think so. I think the enemy had a melon, so it wouldn't have done anything. But I thought I was buying a peanut. Whatever. It probably wouldn't have changed anything, but we can dream. We could just pretend it did, right? Everyone just pretend together. I like pretending together. Reminds me of back in kindergarten years. Man, I peaked back then. It's been downhill ever since.